the front three that caused so many problems to every team early on in the season. Can they reproduce that form in this semi-final here? Let's hope so.
Well, it was a scintillating and sizzling. Well, it's been a case of executive on opening night as Lamine Yamal releases Koundé, and prognosis was he probably wouldn't start tonight. But that's a fantastic ball in, and Rafinha might have done better from close range.
Well, I think he's got to go with his head here. If he dives forward and heads it, he scores. It's much easier.
We'll need to get to that final first on Sunday as Rafinha has the rug pulled from underneath him, and again it was Beñat Prados who was the guilty party just before Christmas. And that injury, and Simon having to go down low and produce the first meaningful save of the night.
Well, right before the free kick, I was looking at Simon's position.
Two have already met in league play this season. That was way back on match day 2, back in the heady days of August, where things were going swimmingly for Barcelona. Such quick feet, and now the end product perhaps from Balde, and indeed it's Gavi who's there to finish it off. Barcelona ruthless down the left-hand side, and Gavi exploiting it for his first goal of the season.
Well, it's all made by Rafinha to start with. When the ball gets played into him.
Yeah, but here's a chance for Iñaki Williams, all of a sudden bursting in the clear. Couldn't quite pick out Guruzeta. Last-ditch defensive clearance, bailing out Barcelona. Koundé, help arriving. Berenguer cutting inside instead, and that was picked off by Lamine Yamal, and Rafinha. Well, he should have been happier, but another chance goes begging for the Brazilian.
Well, Rafinha was moaning, I think, at Yamal for not closing down with him to start.
It's well left by Gavi onto Yamal, and Gavi may still get on the end of it. And he's told to get up with no one. Iñaki Williams. Oof. Szczesny didn't quite get it right, and was able to do enough to get back and disrupt Iñaki Williams. Cross, and the shooting opportunity at the edge of the area sat up invitingly, didn't it, for how Reguizar.
Right on the edge of the box.
Back is Reguizar, who leads the offensive movement again. Not looking for so much of this season. Coming together then, Koundé with the cross, and Szczesny. Well, he may have been on the beach a few months ago, but it was some statement by the Barcelona manager. This is another opportunity for Berenguer. A good sliding challenge. And now Berenguer on the turn. Iñaki Williams finding some space again. He's going to go for goal. He only had one intention from the moment he chested it down.
He was the one player that stayed on side of those three front players there. He's got every right to try and hit it with power.
One additional minute to be played. Can Athletic Bilbao exploit it? Iñaki Williams! Great chance, and a follow-up effort is deflected from Guruzeta. Perhaps their best chance of the half yet.
It was a tight one, maybe.
A good one to the near post. It was well defended, and indeed that is the last moment of the first half. Athletic Club 0, Barcelona 1. Gavi with the breakthrough goal, his first goal. I wanted to suggest they might have the ability to trouble. Held out by Ernesto Valverde, but certainly will be chomping at the bit. That's a good move inside, and the shot from Lamine Yamal always for Rafinha, who's in a lot of space, has time. Rafinha closing in, but unable to add a finish. It's a great approach work.
Well, that's what I was talking about in the first half and just at the start of the second half. Lekaway is high.
Diego Martinez winning it back definitively, and now Lamine Yamal has broken through. Can he finish? Yes, he can! Picking up where he left off. His first action in 3.5 weeks, and back on the score sheet.
Exactly what Ali Moreno was talking about. Barcelona, when they scored their first goal, winning the ball back in a good area. Just here.
Minutes, and Lamine Yamal after about 7 of the second half, and now Rafinha and Lewandowski. Well, how did he not score?
Just look at the pace. We're not going to quite see it there from Rafinha to get to the ball before it went out of.
That's their 5th corner of the night, Athletic Bilbao. Again, trying to release Lewandowski, only a clearance half away. Yamal is on it. Well, he was awaiting the ball from Balde, and it didn't quite reach him, thanks to the efforts of that man. Gavi helping it on. Rafinha going for goal. So Nico Williams replacing Guruzeta. Prados is the man to make way for Vesca. More spotty domestically as Kubasi headed it only half away, and Szczesny forced to step up and make the save from the substitute Vesca. It was his first touch of the cross, finds its way to Iñaki Williams. Needed to take a touch to control, and then, well, he was offside in any case.
It's a nice ball.
Now Nico Williams taking on the right back, Koundé, working his way inside into a shooting position, but unable to generate any real menace there. Nice clip cross, and Iñaki Williams. Well, not for the first time tonight, a presentable opportunity. Immediately involved. Fresh wounds of late leads coughed up just before the Christmas break. Right. Now Iñaki Williams. Lovely cutback against the grain, and a great finish! But an offside flag appears to have come up. Will it be looked at? They worked it so well.
There's a great little ball around the corner here.
They get around the back here. And Frankie de Jong. Be just the tonic. They have booked their spot in Sunday's final. Now they wait to see if Real Madrid can join them. Stuart, it was a very professional display by Hansi Flick's men.